Politics now, founder and leader of the All People's Congress, Hassan Ayariga, is condemning government's decision to, among others, grant the United States unfettered access to Ghana to deploy military forces. According to the agreement okayed by Cabinet and currently before Parliament, as we told you, Ghana will allow the U.S. military unrestricted access to a host of Ghanaian facilities and wide-ranging tax exemptions. Hassan Ayariga says the deal is, quote, senseless and, quote, clueless. He says it must be opposed.
We want money for one district, one factory. We want money for agribusiness. We want money for aquaculture. We want money for one constituency, $1 million. We want money for one dam, one village. Will this bring jobs to our people? Military bases will lure terrorists to our shores to destabilize our country. If this thing is adopted, then we should stop celebrating Independence Day. Because once again, the Dankwa Buja have sold our independence and sovereignty for chicken change of $20 million. What is $20 million? What is it? They should come, I'll give them. I'm serious. If that is what will stop them from signing, I will give the $20 million. It will stop them from signing.
Hassan Ayariga is alleging that this agreement is basically to back the U.S. oil firm ExxonMobil's entry into Ghana so they could take over our oil reserves. He's been addressing that press conference from which you heard him, where he's calling for immediate resignation of Defense Minister Dominic Nitiwo.
The Defense Minister, Honorable Dominic Nitiwo, our Ad Honorable, have woefully failed to convince Ghanaians he is competent for our Ministry of Defense position. I am patiently waiting for the civil society organizations, the Christian Council of Ghana, the Catholic Bishop Conference, and other voices of conscience to speak against this sale of our sovereignty to foreigners. And I hope they will do as they did in the past. This time, we should not watch animals on TV. Our national sovereignty is at stake. With this agreement, we shall become 21st century slaves. And we must march to the parliament to protest and stop the ratification of this nonsense. Our so-called great men and women in power have sold out Ghana to Americans. We have invited the Americans to recolonize us. That is what we call new colonialism.
Or do you agree with all that the opposition and Ms. Ayariga are saying? You can drop us some comments on our social media platforms. We're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, we're streaming live as well.